Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late August 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful people. So let's get going right away. We're going to get right down to business and start you off with an oracle card here just to test the energy and see what's up for the lovely Aquarius collective. I hope you're all doing well, my friends. But let's shuffle it up one time, my guides. See what we got for Aquarius here. And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into in this time, which is always very interesting. But let's get it going here. What's up for Aquarius, my guides? Real quick. That card didn't come out. A couple of cards almost flopped out. There we go. So we have this beautiful creative endeavor type of energy, and I love when this card shows up. And I have been seeing that for the air signs this week, that you might be a little more creative or your mind could be going a little more than it usually does. Now, we'll get into all that. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the August subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, I would like for you to look up the metaphysical properties of the amethyst crystal. It's the one I have over here in this box. Acquire a big piece for yourself and do some crystal healing right on that like button for me, my friends. Let's get into the reading. Enough of all that. You know I appreciate it, though. This first card, no more plugs, I promise. You see this lady, she's literally an art model. There's sculptures, there's paintings, there's all these creative pursuits and endeavors. So like I said, this could be your creativity blooming in some way, or this could be spirit asking you to express yourself, whether through written word, whether through painting, drawing. There's so many different ways to express your creativity. But for a portion of you, when I see this creative energy, it could speak about an overflow of emotion that you might be having. You might be more emotionally wound up and you need a release. That's what this card tells me. So whether that's the fruitfulness of new creative endeavors or you needing a release, you might be wound a little tight emotionally and mentally here. So we'll see how that ties into the reading. Put that down right there. It does feel good and abundant, but let's get into tarot. I'm going to get you 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify, as always. Shuffle it up one time for the lovely Aquarius collective. And I always say with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. What do we got? So, last week's reading was titled A Serious Talk. Now, serious talks could come in all different shapes and sizes, right? You could be talking about relationships, you could be talking about money, work, you know the deal. But there was a stern, no-nonsense type of energy in last week's reading. And the weeks before that, there was some positive, then there was some negative. It's been a mixed bag. So we'll see what we have this week. As always, you only take what hits for you, okay? Because none of these energies are ever set in stone, my friends. Let's get 3 out here. What do we got for Aquarius? This could be your energy. It could be people you're connected to, for sure. All right, we're starting off with a bang, literally, Aquarius. We got the Tower in position number 1. Wow. Talk about a boom. Let's keep moving here. Don't get nervous about that card. Don't get nervous about any card. Let's keep it moving, though. What do we got? Okay, we do have the 7 of Wands. So much fire here, Aquarius. And I do believe I've been seeing the explosive, volatile energy for you in recent weeks. Let's get one more. Quick. Jeez, you're going to have a bonus, too. Okay, we do have the 8 of Swords here. We have this fire-air combination showing up. Okay, and you do have the 2 of Pentacles as a bonus. So that is a bit of a consolation here, Aquarius. So let's go through it. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicy, intuitive stuff, okay? So position number 1, the Tower. If you know your stuff in regards to tarot, this card does not need to be introduced. But just in case you're new to the game, this Tower is surprise. It's shock. It's awe. It's anything that shakes the foundation. Now, I always like to give the caveat. Not every tower is a bad tower. Towers can sometimes be good, but just know it's in that realm of unexpected or shocking. So we're really going to want to clarify this to see what it's about. And I always think of the quote, in order to build something on a solid foundation, the old foundation needs to get removed. And that's what this card represents. Out with the old, in with the new. Now, moving to the center, we have the 7 of Wands. This card, like most cards, has that duality to it. It is of the fire element. We also have air here. So like I was saying, when we have the Tower, explosive, shocking, fire, air, there's a lot of energetic volatility here. Okay, so there could be a lot going on for the Aquarius collective. So the 7 of Wands Could be somebody that's feeling imprisoned. This could be somebody that feels cornered. This could be somebody that feels like the world is against them. Like it's always one thing after another after another. Why does everything have to be a test? Why does everything have to be so hard? That's the negative of this card. Or somebody that just feels like they're doing it on their own. The positive is this is a card of massive determination. Somebody that is going to do what they got to do to get the results that they want. So this could be good. This could be somebody overcoming or triumphing. Now moving to the back end here, Aquarius, we have the Eight of Swords. This is a card of nerves. This is a card of anxiousness, nervousness. Once again, this is a card of someone that could feel a bit trapped. Okay, so we do have the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Swords, whether trapped in your own mind or trapped in a situation. This could be somebody that feels imprisoned in some way with the Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords. Now, this to me does speak about repetitive thoughts, repetitive mind, and going back to what we saw in the very beginning, the active mind. Just don't be surprised if you're overthinking more than usual in this time. Okay, the positive of this card is somebody freeing themselves, somebody that can liberate themselves in some kind of way, whether it's breaking out of cycles or breaking out of situations, but it is high strung. Okay, now moving to the bonus card, I like this because this gives us a little touch of stability. We have the Two of Pentacles, could speak of influxes of money. This is a very harmonious type of energy as well. It's balanced. So with all this energetic volatility, having this is good. It could be someone taking the right path, making the right decision, or things calming down. So I like that we have a touch of this here. We're really going to need to dive deeper on all this, Aquarius. So let's do that. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for the lovely Aquarius collective, my guys. Let's see what's going on for my friends. And yes, this is where I go intuitive, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. Feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot because, as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this tower. And also, if you'd like to interpret these yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages from this, you could drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. So what's up with the tower? You're not going to step on my toes, I promise. Where's the tower here? Quick. Okay. All right, something that may have seemed bad at the beginning actually turned into a strength, or something that may have felt like a weakness actually turned into a big strength of yours. If you've had any shocking issues, surprising issues, or situations that have recently happened, because that could be here. We have the Queen of Wands in the upright, so maybe some of you are dealing with a fire sign, still this fire, air, explosive type of vibe. But this is a big card of confidence, self-confidence. So I do still see with the Tower and this Queen of Wands that yes, there could have been some sort of shocking situation, unexpected situation or issue that popped up. But this person is taking lemons and making lemonade, so to speak. Like, that's the best way I could put it. Like, person that's using their past strife, their past pain, things that have happened to them or that are going to happen to them, and use it to help others or progress themselves forward in a positive way. So whatever shocking things do pop up in this time or have recently happened, it could be for the best, even if you don't realize it at the time. Okay, it's very important to keep that nugget in your mind, because that's the first thing I felt when I saw this. Okay, so if you've been through anything that relate to the Tower, just know it could be for the best, even if it doesn't seem like it. Okay, valuable experience. Okay, but there could still be shocking situations that crop up or that you could be dealing with, and I'll see if that like plays out through the rest of the reading. Let's move over. For some of you, it could have just been a tower with a fire sign, right? Some pain, a falling out of some sort, or just a shocking situation connected to a fire sign. Let's keep moving. I don't want to over talk it. Okay, so why is the Seven of Wands here? Thank you. All right, yeah, that's good. That is the energy of completely overcoming something eventually. Once again, more of this fiery, explosive, volatile energy. Look at all the wands we have here. We have the Six of Wands in the upright underneath this Seven of Wands. So keep fighting, keep pushing. This is a big win or victory in the end, or a payoff. If you keep fighting, if you keep moving towards it, don't give up. Okay, like that's what's popping in my mind. Do not give up. Keep moving, keep pushing, regardless of what pops up, regardless of what pops up in your path, what have you. Because this is a complete card of triumph and overcoming. And that is the vibe I'm getting here, Aquarius, like winning in the long run, regardless of what you've been through in the past. There is that link to towers that may have already happened, or situations you might be going through right now. You might be going through a really tough one, but everything will be okay. Okay, that's just how I'm feeling. Because I know there's a lot of Aquariuses going through a lot of different things, whether it's financial, whether it's romantic, whatever it might be, familial. This is saying that in the end, everything will be okay. You will be fine. You will overcome this, okay? And even if you're not going through anything, if life is good, if things are neutral, I would still try to remember this message in case something pops up in the coming days and weeks, okay? Let's see what's up with that Eight of Swords, because this is big energy of a payoff. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow. So why is this Eight of Swords here? Thank you. Ten of Swords in reverse, right? And this is somebody that could be a little bit trepidatious, a little nervous because of things that have happened to them. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, a big card of ending. So it's interesting that the first part of the main spread is a tower. The last card is the Ten of Swords showing up in reverse. So on the back end here, this is showing me a person that's been scarred, right? This is showing me a person that's been through a lot of stuff, and they've been through a Ten of Swords moment, whether that be an ending, a harsh one, whether that be a betrayal, whatever it might be. This has left a mark on them, and they are scarred, and they still need to deal with it. And we all have our pains, we all have our scars, but can you transmute them for the better, right? Can you transmute them and turn that into a strength like we saw in the beginning? I don't feel like this is a fresh ending coming in here with this Ten of Swords in reverse, but this is somebody who is a little bit leery, a little bit trepidatious, like, oh, no, I don't know if I trust that. I don't know if I trust this person. Very cautious here. So this could easily be Spirit asking you to be cautious, right? There's nothing wrong with being a cautious individual, right? This could be a warning telling you like, hey, don't let the past repeat, okay? Don't let the past repeat. This is a big caution here. Interesting stuff. We're getting so much. So let's go through and do a quick recap here, Aquarius, then I'll give you your shadow card. In position number one, we have the Tower with the Queen of Wands in the upright. Yes, shocking situations or issues that could be cropping up, you could be dealing with, and this time it's okay, because this valuable experience could help you moving further. This is somebody making lemons out of lemonade, and it might suck right now, it might be painful right now, whatever it is, or when it pops up, but it could be for the best. Some of you could just be a Tower moment with a fire sign. Moving to the center, we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands in the upright. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep moving. This is somebody that wins in the end. This is somebody that has some sort of triumph or victory or payoff in the end. Also bringing your attention to that this whole entire damn spread is fire and air, volatile, explosive. So just know that. A lot of things could be back and forth. On the back end here, we have the Eight of Swords with the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is giving me the vibe of someone who has been scarred, who has been through a lot of stuff, been through a lot of pain, similar to the Ten of Wands. Someone who is very cautious or trepidatious. So if you are not like that, if you haven't had these pains and you're not cautious, this could be Spirit asking you to exercise caution, okay? Especially moving forward, and make sure you're not repeating mistakes of the past. That's a big thing here. So Aquarius, please take from that what you will. Take a screenshot. We're going to get you one shadow card here real quick. Shuffle it up one time. What's in the shadows for Aquarius? Very interesting energy this week. I mean, your readings are always layered and interesting. Doesn't surprise me. Let's get you one shadow card here. What's up with Aquarius? Oh, Gods and Spirit team. And it's always good to go within at the end of a reading. That card popped out super quick. Okay, we do have the Knight of Cups, pardon me, not the Nine of Cups. Let's pull this over to the side. So some of you could have some scars in regards to a water sign. For another portion of you, this could be scars in regards to romance. Either way, this could be someone's emotional state. And I've been saying it since the beginning. With all this fire, air, this volatility, just know in this time your emotions could be very up and down, up and down. Like feeling on top of the world, feeling down in a dump. So just know this could be a warning about your emotions. But Spirit could be warning you about romance as well. Where there could be something that may have happened due to a romantic attachment. Okay, that really hasn't settled itself out. But I also want to point out the Knight of Cups is very creative. The very first card and the very last card of the spread do with creativity. So if you're having a tough time, this could be Spirit saying, hey, get into that Knight of Cups mode release that emotion. Don't keep it bottled in. So Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the August subscriber surprise. For the August subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of Dreams. It's one of my favorites. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot suit you think is the most positive, whether it's cups, pentacles, swords, wands. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. As usual, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.